Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Hey, welcome back to another week at Ho. We're hanging out with our 59th herb of the week, oregano. I didn't even mean to be all rhymey, but I just had to. So it's not going to be too long of a hangout today. One, because I worked all day, and two, because I only have 2 cards for oregano. Apparently, all these friggin' herbal decks that I have above my head, only 2 of them have oregano in them. But they're 2 doozies, so I don't even feel bad. One's from the Oracle of the Essences. It's an essential oil card, and then the other one is from the Herb Crafters Tarot, the Adelita of Air. And we are very familiar with this card. Yes, it's with the one with the vag steam. So if you've been hanging out with Ho for a while, you know what we're going to talk about. And the other one has a dude on it, like a Tai Chi Oriental master fighter dude, energy dude, Qigong type of energy flow. And it's about clarity, experience, and protection. And that's it. And then that's it. Then tomorrow, hopefully, we will do something fun because it's Tarot Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we're going to manifest some big things. Good Lord. I don't want to scare myself, but we're going to power up quickening, transformation, and communication, which would be freaking awesome because I feel like even though my personal communication has certainly powered up a lot over the years and even recently, it can always be better for me anyways, because I'm always going to suck at it a little bit. All right, so so it's Monday. Whoa. All right, cool. I did a little exercise after work. I ate a salad, and here we're rolling on to 7:30. Boom, the day, these worker bees, my worker bees, where are you? How are you getting anything done in the evening? You got to be on it. You got to make the most because, whoa. And what else did I want to say? Oh, I did Dan Scran. That's right. I recorded Dan Scran. Even talked to my mom. So, but I can see how, dang, I'm starting to understand a little bit more about work life, working, and also, if you want energy, sometimes you got to just make more energy for yourself. Kind of like this guy on the oregano essential oil card. There's some wise words here from Isaac Marion. Every experience, good or bad, is a priceless collector's item. That's some soul talk for you. Your soul, it doesn't see your trauma and bad day the same way you do. It sees it as experience, not even judging it, just experience. Can you imagine how it would be to live your life like that? You're just just as excited to get your heart broken as to win $1 million. It's just all experience. It's just all good. And sometimes, you can have the experience of, I don't know, bad things, but and you're why did this happen to me? But your soul wanted the experience. I don't know. It's just all theory, right? Okay, so oregano is a badass, powerful essential oil. If you have ever experienced oregano, then you know to respect oregano. Oregano's tenacious personality can break through barriers like any other essence. It's it could chemical burn through barriers. It is so strong in character and willing in power. it gets completely emotionally detached from situations and can see the clear picture easily and effortlessly. So yeah, that's another bonus to not judging your life or any situation. You can be emotionally detached so that you have clarity. So you're not clouded by your feelings, your emotions. Like, you know, because like if something's making you sad, that can cloud your vision. You can't see the clear picture, the whole picture. If something's making you angry, oh man, yeah. It's hard to see whenever you've got like your eye on like you're a raging bull, you know? So oregano is aware of his strength and is selective about how it is used. So yeah, I mean, this guy, this energy working ninja that's on the oregano card, yeah, he could probably like kill a man. I always hear Rage Against the Machine whenever I anyways, but you know, he's selective about it. Just because he's strong and powerful doesn't mean that he goes around punching everyone in the face. He's selective about it. Oh, you guys, he won't waste his better moves in small situation with weak people. He knows how to use his strength. He's going to save it for when he really needs it. Okay, but here's a flip side. Sometimes oregano can be so rigid that it lacks patience with those who don't have the same level of understanding. However, it comes back to basics quickly and can adapt to the needs of others. So, yeah, maybe a little impatient at time because people just aren't up to where you're at. But, you know, do we relate to oregano? I was just going to say, like, I think we're going to relate to the second oregano card a little bit more. But also, I think a lot of us warriors at heart can certainly relate to this. And even, like, spiritually minded people, like, so let's say like you interacting with like a lot of like people that aren't really awake, and like do you try to like try to wake them up, or do you just wait until like there's somebody that maybe is more ready to be woken up? Like you don't waste your energy is what I think oregano is trying to say. Like wait until it's like you need it or it's going to be effective. Like don't just use it because you have it. Like hold on to it until you are ready and very particular, you know, to use it. Selective, that was the word, selective. When oregano personality is presented in the negative aspect, it can often feel weak and easily affected by others. It is good at keeping things inside instead of sharing them. An inner turmoil that always ends up in a struggle. So now I think it's really awesome that Wednesday we're going to power up communication, especially with oregano as the herb of the week, you know, and because, you know, if you have a tendency to bottle it up, hold it inside, you know how resentment festers. It's ridiculous. So this inner turmoil, maybe that's like something we can have a goal for this week to reduce and release. Oregano is like a Shaolin monk. He is quiet and meditative, focused on his practice. He is also free from attachments. He is ready and highly prepared to act and defend when it is needed. All right, so this card is here with clarity, experience, and protection, and the message to stay calm and focus through the turmoil. Focus through the turmoil. Assess every move and act only when it is required. Yeah, baby. Don't be impulsive or overreactive. You need protection right now. So be mindful of your surroundings. Nice. And then this book is awesome. It already has some affirmations for us. Life brings me all that I've ever needed and desired. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. There you go. So this protection, though, I just want to go back to that for a sec. So don't be impulsive or overreactive. Okay, let oregano do its protecting for you. It's such a good antimicrobial. Oh my God, it kills viruses and, well, I wanted to actually say fungi, even more so than viruses, because viruses technically are already dead. Yeah, like any type of bacteria, like you can take oregano essential oil directly by the mouth. It's very, I don't even know if I'd be comfortable doing it anymore, but I did do that once when I was younger lady for candida. Sorry, y'all. Got a phone call. All right, but anyways, yeah, oregano oil. It'll help with candida and yeast overgrowth. And I don't know if it was part of the Lyme's healing protocol too that I did, but yeah, I've definitely had some experience with oregano oil. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know, I'm leery now. Actually, with all essential oils, I've gotten, I don't know if they're getting stronger or I'm getting more sensitive, but like I was just saying to a lady the other day, like I used to be able to apply like, I don't know, lavender oil or rosewood or whatever, like just like perfume, neat, right on the skin. And now I'm leery to do that. I have to pretty much dilute everything. I'm getting so sensitive. All right, so anyways, this dude is definitely teaching us how to use our energy for clarity, for experience, and yes, for protection. So now we're going to move over to the Adelita of Air. This is using fresh oregano. This is an outdoor bench scene. This bench has a hole cut into it because it's used for a vag steam. And there's other herbs in a basket along with oregano. I see calendula for sure. Would that red stuff be? And then, yeah, oregano. So anyways, let's get into the Adelita of Air. Shall we? Remember from last week, the Adelitas are warriors, all about that activism, drive, and autonomy. And some of these plants are controversial in some way. Let's see. I don't know why oregano would be controversial, though. Well, maybe just like the whole vaginal steaming is controversial. And I know when I first heard about it, it was a couple years ago, and I totally made fun of it at Herbal Marie. I totally did. And I still haven't tried it myself, but like I'm thinking about it. I'm coming back around to it. If I had one of them benches, I might do it. If I had a garden scene, might do it. Let's see here. Now, we've pulled this card before, and it's usually like when we're doing a tarot and we're talking about lovers, right? And then we pull the oregano card, which is all about speaking from between your legs. Oh yeah, you remember this card now, don't you? Yeah, it's all about shouting, singing, and screaming, declaring your truth loudly and without fear. But yeah, the first message from oregano is speak from between your legs. So oregano, you can use it in a vaginal steam. What are vaginal steams for? To improve circulation and energy flow in the pelvis and the womb. So they are good for a lot of things. Now, the controversial thing about vaginal steams is there's quite a bit of people that are like, listen, the vagina doesn't need your help. It's a self-cleaning oven. Just leave it alone. But if you've ever had any serious trouble in them parts, then you know that sometimes you do need help. But yeah, isn't it interesting how like when you're younger you can have like trouble, or vice versa, like, and then you're older and you don't, or when you're younger you don't have trouble and then you're older than you do. Just noting that. All right, so when you cook with oregano, don't forget to sing. Practice activities such as harvesting herbs in a squat position to open your pelvis. Now, the Adelita of Air is a champion for truth. Oregano. In this scene that we look at the oregano card from the Herb Crafter's Tarot, a young woman gathers herbs for bahos, warm vaginal steam baths. She selects the most vibrant and strong plants to use in the ritual. Roses, calendula, and oregano. Oregano. The herb crafter arranges her steaming chair. It's a steaming chair in a beautiful place in a garden near a healthy oregano plant. Soft, warm blankets lie folded nearby. So she's doing this outside, which is pretty cool. The Adelita of Air, like I said, is a champion for truth. She vows to remove the shame around women's bodies, beginning by loving her own. She strengthens the seat of her voice with vaginal steams. So, yeah, she's strengthening her voice up in her throat with vaginal steams. She knows oregano is more than just a kitchen herb. It's also an ally for women. So that means easing menstrual pain, menopausal symptoms, bringing on the menses, and increasing warmth and circulation to the pelvic region. She understands what ancient women knew about the connection between the vagina and the throat. When one is constricted, so is the other. So, you having any sex troubles? Do you have communication in your relationship? Yeah. Think about it just for a second. Yeah. Do you have troubles public speaking? Are you a confident speaker? Well, how does that relate to the confidence going on downstairs? If one is congested, so is the other. That's what it says. Constricted. It says constricted. I said congested. Oh no. Oh no. Nobody wants a congested vagina. Or a congested throat, but she did say constricted. All right. So she sings, the Adelita of Air. She sings during birth and screams during sex. She allows throat and vagina to open in order to express herself fully. She is blunt and clear. So did you ever read the book Women Who Run with the Wolves? I've started it. I made it to Baba Yaga. That's all the further I got. But anyways, Clarissa Pinkola Estes, the author of Women Who Run with the Wolves, states she speaks from between her legs. And yeah, that's exactly what oregano wants us to do too. Yeah, and this ties in, with, last week basil wanted us to be strong and courageous. And didn't it amp us up a little bit now? Oregano's yes, thank you, basil. They're good friends, obviously, basil and oregano. Thank you for getting them all strengthened up and confident and impeccable and feeling their perfection last week. Because it's you got to start feeling perfect just the way you are, You really do, especially if you want to have an enjoyable sex life in this lifetime. Enough of the shame and shit that you might be carrying around, or, just be open, just enjoy yourself. And yeah, it's really fun, if you can, finally, get some privacy enough to, have whatever sound come out of your mouth want to come out. That's actually really fun and just enjoyable. And, then, if you can hook up with a lover who is, yeah, you're both on the same page. I just hope you don't have neighbors, but, It's good. It's good. She speaks from between her legs. This Affirmation Minute is brought to you by our stunning herb of the week, oregano, and I dedicate them all to you. Thank you. I am calm and focused. I am free from attachments. Life brings me all that I've ever needed and desired. I declare my truth loudly and without fear. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. I remember to sing. I am calm and focused. I am free from attachments. Life brings me all that I've ever needed and desired. I declare my truth loudly and without fear. Every day in every way, I am getting better and better. I remember to sing. And so it is. Wow, you guys, thanks again for hanging out for another week here at Ho. I'm going to upload this podcast and then turn it into a video for my YouTube channel, Sadie Marie Cherico. Be sure to visit me and be sure to maybe connect with oregano this week. I love dried oregano on a sandwich. Like, I won't go to Subway and not get oregano, that's for sure. But I do that shit at home too, and it's good. So I'm excited what else we can dive into this week with oregano and really start to enjoy getting more confident, speaking more clearly, whichever orifice you choose, having more clarity, experience, protection, the healing that oregano has to offer us. And then, remembering to sing. Even if that is just in between your legs. Girl, get it!